Hello everyone, it's your boy C Dusk, and we are reporting on another piece of drama here. You guys wanted me to go and talk about other drama, obviously. So we're going and doing our first other piece that's not SML related, and it is in regards to Nikocado, I believe that's how you say it, Nikocado Avocado, and Stephanie Sue. So I'm going to be basically going over the whole story so far and wrapping it up into one whole video for you guys. And after that, let me know if I should continue to update this story, if you guys want me to touch on it if anything comes up, or like literally what other kind of drama type stories you want me to cover on this channel. And I'll definitely look into it. But without further ado, let's get into the situation between Nikocado Avocado and Stephanie Sue. So on December 21st, Stephanie Sue released a video claiming that Nikocado Avocado is a manipulator and basically why she's afraid of him. In the video, she lists signs that she encountered when she met him that were traits of a manipulator, basically those traits being making a person believe that they can trust their own instincts and or experiences, twisting facts to work in the manipulator's favor, turning a person's words against them, and also acting passive-aggressive. Now, in the video, Stephanie talks about venting to Nick about her event with Veronica Wang, another creator, where Veronica canceled a collab in order to dye her hair pink, and Stephanie had to help her do that in the process. Now, the only reason Stephanie told Nikocado Avocado all this is because she thought she could trust him, and she thought she was like a really good friend, and that he would keep the secret safe. Otherwise, she says she wouldn't have told him anything. Now, before recording the collab video between Zach Choi, Nick and Stephanie agreed that they were going to talk about the drama that went on between her and Nick when they first met through the Shukbang video. Another topic, I'm sure you can find videos on that online, but that's not really a big part of the story. But anyways, they talk about how they no longer have like ill will towards each other, and how basically they're friends at this point and no longer see that Shukbang video as sort of, I guess, as something of the past, basically, in some regard. From there, though, Nick, however, tries to pressure Stephanie into spilling the tea, quote unquote, on the whole situation with her and Veronica, the situation between Stephanie and Veronica, and the whole hair dye thing. And basically, Nick just keeps pressuring her to expose it throughout the videos. According to Stephanie, the way Nick said it was quite assertive. Stephanie was quite surprised that Nick brought it up in the first place and didn't like the idea of them talking about it. When Stephanie told Nick that she didn't want to talk about it, he got really mad because the two had already agreed on talking about the situation with the Shukbang and the other drama like that. So she was kind of wondering why don't you want to talk about the Veronica stuff? Well, it seemed like at first Nick respected Stephanie's wishes. He actually didn't, and he still wanted to talk about it on the actual video itself. Anyways, by asking Stephanie on the spot, like throughout the video, like, hey, is there anything else you want to talk about, or anything else like that? Stephanie usually wouldn't reply to this, and she would try and push the question away. The next day, when the three were supposed to film, that being obviously, once again, Zach Choi, Nick, and Stephanie, Stephanie made an excuse in the group chat between the three of them in order to avoid recording with Nick because she felt very uncomfortable with recording with him. Her excuse to Nick and Zach as to why she didn't want to shoot that she gave them was the fact that she was, quote, in and out of sleep, and so because of that she was feeling really tired and such stuff like that. And also she said that, quote, she had like other chores to do, and that's why she didn't feel like she wanted to film. So Stephanie starts out by giving the excuse to them, and she basically says this in the text. And Nick responds by saying this: "You just now realize, Stephanie, I have been sitting here for 5 hours when you were going in and out of sleep. You should have picked up the phone and given me a call. No, leave me hanging. You didn't like it when Veronica did that to you, so I'm sorry, I do not understand." To which Stephanie responded by saying, "I am so sorry for making you feel that way. I sincerely apologize. I was so drained and slightly out of it this morning, and I'm so upset I didn't call you back earlier because I would never want you to feel like I don't respect your time. Again, I'm truly sorry." Now, Stephanie then goes on to explain to Nick that she didn't want to talk about the Veronica drama, and how she only wanted to talk about like the Shook Bang stuff, not the Veronica stuff whatsoever. And she tried to tell him this in case he was misinformed between the Veronica stuff and the Shook Bang stuff, that she meant both of them, both those topics, or just the Veronica stuff. So yeah. Then Nick responds by saying, "Awesome, so which day would you like to reschedule for?" To which Stephanie goes on to say, "I know that you're in LA for only a couple more days and have a lot scheduled, and I'm so sorry for today. I do have to get back to you since I do have approaching deadlines, and I know already had things planned for me and the doggos for the holidays. Again, I'm so sorry for today, and I hope you're able to enjoy the rest of the day." Nick then says, "Literally at any point in this conversation, you could have resumed with our videos planned for tonight. Please talk to me. Zach told me he wants to be left out. I've reached out half a dozen times already. Please talk to me there." And after that, Stephanie didn't respond to anything, and Nick decided to message her personally outside of the group chat, and he says this. He says, "Please give me a call. I got your group message, but it would be nice to talk to you here. Could you give me a call, please? I haven't heard from you personally since yesterday, and I feel we need to chat. You only message things to the group chat, but not to me here. This is going to be my last time reaching out for the evening. I'm feeling hurt. Please talk to me, not through Zach." Then now Stephanie also went on to say that Nick tried calling her multiple times, like around 8 times, and trying to reach her. After that, Stephanie still didn't respond to Nick, and Nick got really mad at that point. And basically he hopped on Instagram and posted a picture of him with the caption of, "I'm this close to making an exposing video. Should I? What the is wrong with people? So rude, self-serving, and inconsiderate." Nick also went on to post on his story a black screen with the caption of this: "Making some tea, you guys. You won't believe the audacity people have, but I have lots of receipts and audio clips." Now Stephanie said that she kind of got scared when she saw this post, because she said that Nick didn't record any audio of her and him and any given point besides like the mukbang videos themselves. And she also went on to talk about her experience with him while he was there at her house, and how apparently when she went to use the bathroom, he would walk around the room taking pictures of the house and of looking at the ceiling for like no reason at all, because apparently she didn't have any fancy lighting or anything like that, but he was still going around and taking pictures of everything in her house, and somehow also looking at the ceiling too. And she suspects that he was looking for security cameras, so she makes sure that if he did anything, he wouldn't get caught. But going on from there, Nick posted things relating to Stephanie's statement that she had been in and out of sleep, and he basically made a lot of people picked on this, not knowing the full story, and kind of made their own sort of like in and out of sleep meme. They didn't obviously have any context. Some of them did. Some were actual other creators and were joking about it because they knew about the inside jokes that Nick was making, and because he told them the story, and there were just other people that just didn't know the story and just thought it was just a joke in general, so they just kind of did their own little thing as well. Beyond this, Nick really never gave an official response or statement after the initial release of Stephanie's video and on why she is afraid of Nick, besides posting this video that you can see right here.
I'm probably going to take these to show that this is 100% fabricated and a total hit job. And I can prove it to you, so don't worry, don't freak out. This was the biggest blow I've ever had to me. But yeah, I do have a response, just wait for it. Don't believe everything you see or hear, because there's always two sides to a story. I think you should know that by now.
But yeah, there's that. But moving on from there, finally on December 30th, Nikocado released an official response to the whole drama. To sum it up, basically he claims while he was taking pictures inside Stephanie's house, Stephanie wasn't actually gone, but instead right there by his side, supposedly, when he was, you know, taking pictures around the house. Apparently he admired her house and basically wanted to kind of get like a idea of like if he were to add stuff to his house, what to look for. And he honestly just wanted to get stuff for his own house by going to her house and looking at stuff. So that's why he was taking pictures, supposedly. Nick also claims that he did not force Stephanie to talk about the Veronica stuff. In fact, that it was something that she brought up herself that she wanted to talk about during the actual mukbang collab. And Nick goes on to show some photos on his phone from the group chat between Zach and Stephanie and him, basically showing that she was supposedly interested in doing a docuseries like Shane Dawson, talking about what happened between Veronica and her, and also talking about the Shookbang stuff. Nick also claimed that Stephanie Sue, the Stephanie Sue that you see on camera, isn't the one that's in person, and that she's more of like a drama searcher in person, and she's constantly trying to drum up some drama to get attention and to get views. Nick also said, like most people, that parts of the video that she took of him were taken out of context. Specifically the parts where he is asking her if she has anything she'd like to add. Apparently those were, quote, taken out of context. But that's up to you guys to really decide, honestly. Me personally, I think they're not really taken out of context, really, but that's just me. Another thing he brings up is the fact that he claims that Stephanie requested to do a collab that he didn't ask her when he didn't ask her to join. He only let her in the collab because he wanted to do it out of sheer respect. Apparently, she was never a part of the Zach Choi and Nikocado collab. She just kind of like introduced herself into the conversation. In fact, she Nick played like a voicemail of him basically saying, hey, so apparently Stephanie wants to join in. I have no clue why, but do you want to let her in? And Nikocado, not knowing that all this was going to happen, just said yes, supposedly, according to him.
Stephanie Sue invites herself into my collab with Zach. She invites herself into it. That was not for her. It wasn't for her to be there. And she did it over FaceTime when I was standing in Jollibee.
Hey, so you know how I did my collab with Zach yesterday? Well, today was supposed to be our collab for my video, for my channel. Well, Stephanie Sue just like invited herself into it. So this is exactly what I was afraid would happen. She's very like, I don't want to say self-centered, but just very like self-serving. Like, if she can stick her way into it any way she can, she does. And so she like FaceTimed me with them both together in the car on their way to pick up food for a collab when they were supposed to come over to, he was supposed to come over and collab with me. I hate when people do this shit. I didn't want a three-way. I wanted one with Zach just like I had one with him on his channel. It's just not fair.
But going on from there, Nick also claimed some other things that were a little bit smaller, that didn't hold as much water, but I'll put them up on like the screen right now. You'll see them go down. Pause it if you want. But yeah, that's basically the whole story so far for the Nikocado Avocado and Stephanie Sue situation so far. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down in the comments. Let me know whose side you're on this one, because there's kind of a lot of evidence on both sides here, especially with the fact that Nick said that she sent a text talking about supposedly doing a docu-series, and it seemed like she's actually wanting drama, assuming that those texts aren't fake, obviously. But yeah, that seems quite odd, and honestly, I'm kind of leaning more towards Nick's side a little bit. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Also, let me know what kind of other drama do you want me to pick up on or report on. I'm thinking about doing a news type video later this week, or literally probably tomorrow. Let me know what type of drama you want me to cover. Give me some stories down in the comments. That'd be absolutely awesome, and I'll definitely make sure to check it out. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you guys said you guys wanted like more of a script. I know I say and a lot. So that's why I tried to make a script for this video, and that's why you kind of see me keep looking up a little bit more. I promise to make it a little bit more smooth so it doesn't look like I'm constantly looking up like this all the time, but it makes the video a little smoother, so that's what I'm going to do. But with that being said, though, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you guys think of it, as well as that, subscribe if you enjoy content like this, because if so, I will be producing more of it, and I will give it to you guys, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it and watch. But with that being said, I've been C Dust, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.